So I don't really do post-fight videos very often, but I do think it's pretty ironically funny how I very, very, very rarely ever get any of these predictions wrong. And I just said, even in my other video the other day, I just said to my wife about how I was just going to start betting on whatever guy I think is going to win and just ignore the odds because I always get it right. And even if I win a little bit of money, it's better than, losing $5 or $10. From the moment I've had that thought, I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single prediction I've made this calendar year wrong. I'm pretty sure. I picked Tyson Fury to beat Usyk. He lost. I picked, I'm trying to think if I got any wrong. I don't know if that Jake Paul fight was this year, but I knew Tyson wasn't winning that shit. But, I don't even really count that anyway. And then I got the better Bivol pick wrong, and then I just got the Tank pick wrong. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I don't know if it's me or I don't know if it's the fighters themselves or what. I won't blame anything in the better Bivol fight. That was all me. I just didn't think Bivol could be that much better in the second fight, and he was. The Tyson Fury thing, there really wasn't any reason why I picked Fury other than just like Fury's always been a man of his word. Like, he did this, he said this, we were like, he ain't gonna fucking do that. Then he did it. Then he said, he boxed Wilder, and he said, you know what, next time I'm gonna just go walk straight at him, beat the shit out of him. We're like, he's not gonna do that. Showed up, walked straight at him, beat the shit out of him. So, like, he's always been one of those guys that we know he has issues with, I don't want to say keeping himself in shape, but, maybe keeping himself focused is a better word to say, because he's usually got a decent gas tank, but his focus is not always there. And, he's just a guy that typically bounces back very strong. And I just figured, you know what? I just feel like he's probably going to bounce back strong like he says he's going to. I still probably think Usyk's the better fighter. I remember in my Fury versus Usyk 2 fight breakdown, I said that if, I'm picking Fury to win this second fight, but if they fight a third time, I'm picking Usyk. But yeah, that one I could say, listen, I believe Fury retired. Maybe, I don't want to say he's done, he doesn't have anything left. I'm sure Fury could still beat a lot of guys out there, but maybe he just doesn't feel the same or doesn't have the same hunger or the same desire anymore. I don't really know. But, yeah, I got that wrong, whatever. But this one, and it's funny because I just said in my video the other day that in order for somebody to be, in order for Tank to lose, I felt like it was going to have to be a matter of circumstance, and I do feel like that was a matter of circumstance last night. What the circumstance was, I really don't know, but I don't know, man. Tank just didn't show up. I don't know whether he just had an off night, just couldn't think clearly, whatever it was, accuracy or timing wasn't there, or, I don't really know what it was, but Tank just, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Lamont Roach because Lamont Roach fought a great fight. But I don't think that Lamont Roach just fighting a great fight is necessarily enough to beat Tank when Tank really shows up. And again, I'm not trying to take anything away. I thought Roach should have won that fight last night. I think that this could just randomly happen, bro, right? Like, what if you just wake up on a Saturday morning, you have a fight that night, and you just, even if you don't voice it, right? Like, what if you just wake up and you just feel like, I don't know, man, I just don't feel right. I feel off. I just feel like I didn't really sleep right. I went to brush my teeth and I knocked the toothpaste down. I went to pick up my sneakers and I dropped them. Like, I just feel off today. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to show up and fight one of the best fighters in the world. If you're off, bro, even by a little bit, it might not be your night to win that night, So, again, I'm not trying to take anything away from Roach. That's not my point in making this video, but I don't know what Tank's deal is, man. Like, I just straight up just feel like he basically just didn't show up last night. And it's crazy because I kept waiting for him. Like, I really didn't even put any stock into the beginning of the fight because I was just like, whatever, Tank's just going to kind of stand there doing nothing. He's going to put his mental and physical pressure on, and he's going to stay in the guy's face, but he's not really going to punch much. He's not really going to do much. He's going to hope this guy wears himself out. He's going to step on the gas pedal in the second half of the fight and, probably look for a stoppage and shit like that. And it just never happened. Like, he just continued to kind of stand there, and I don't know. I was watching it, and I told you guys, like, my youngest daughter, that's her favorite fighter, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, Lily, what the fuck is he doing? Like, we're in the 9th and 10th rounds now. You know what I mean? Like, if he's gonna go, he's gotta go. Like, regardless of whether he's winning on points or not. Like, if he's gonna go, he's gotta go. We're running out of rounds here. And then, yeah, like, watching the championship rounds, and I'm just like, Lily, he's gonna lose. Like, he's just, I don't know what he thinks is happening right now, but he's just not really fucking fighting. So, I don't know, man. I just wanted to get on here because I was just driving around and I randomly thought about it. I'm like, yo, I might have gotten 2 predictions wrong over the past 15 years of doing these videos. 2 to 5 predictions wrong over 15 years of doing these videos. And I'm pretty sure I just got 3 in a row wrong to start the calendar year of 2025. So maybe I won't bet on whoever I think is going to win, because I've been wrong every time so far. But I don't know, man. I don't know whether, Tank's been talking about retirement. I don't know whether he's just mentally checked out. I don't know whether he's done after this or what the deal is. I would love to see dude come back. I would love to see him, get into his old form, and I'd love to see him fight some of these top guys. And to be clear, like, I'm not any type of Tank fanboy or anything. Tank is not one of my favorite fighters, but I just want to see the best people fight the best people. So I don't give a fuck if Tank wins or loses. I just want to see Tank get in there with Shakur, with Loma, with, whoever, any of these guys, fucking Teofimo, whoever. I mean, it's just, that's the thing, too, is there's a lot of people you could name that it's like, all right, I'd like to see Tank fight this guy. So, I don't know, man. I hope he comes back strong. I would like to see a rematch, because I feel like that decision's got to be righted one way or the other, whether Roach, gets it this time, or whether Tank just punishes him and is like, all right, the first time I didn't show up, it was a fluke, whatever. Again, I don't really care. I would like to see this rematch, because I would like to see there just be a decisive winner. And I'd like to see Tank continue on in his career and progress and, try to tackle other big challenges and not, take fights like Lamont Roach and I can't think of the other guy's name that he fought last time, but it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do from here. So, yeah, pretty ironic. I think that's 3 wrong in a row for me. Hopefully that could change for me, and hopefully something could change for Tank, because he looked stale as fuck last night. Peace.